Your license, please.
What's the idea? I wasn't even near the limit. Listen up.
Your license, please. Step out, please.
What's the idea?
Out, please.
Now, it's very seldom indeed that I'll travel into another state, and then only for a good reason. Ted O'Malley, the general manager of Neat Trucking, had offered to pay me a goodly sum, and all I had to do to get it was find the gang that was hijacking his trucks.
Come in.
You are not Ted O'Malley, right?
I don't even look like him.
No, you don't.
My name's O'Malley, though. Will I do?
Do what? Oh, I know. You must be the daughter. Or the sister.
No?
Cousin? Well, he's a lucky man.
Thank you. I'm waiting for my husband, too. Why don't you sit down and we'll wait together?
All right, thank you.
You going to see Ted on business?
Mm-hmm.
Well?
Oh, well, my name's Richard Diamond. I'm a private detective.
The kind who chases after errant wives? Or husbands?
Well, mostly errant wives, but that was in my poor days. Right now, I'm trying to find some truck hijackers. Here, let me in.
Hi, honey.
What are you doing here?
I just had to come. Teddy, darling, that nasty old Mr. Warren at the bank called me up to tell me there's no more money in my checking account. Well, I told him he must be mistaken, but he just said no, he wasn't, and that there was another check.
How much is it?
Teddy, it isn't much. Only a dress. And a hat. You do want me to look nice for you, and...
All right, Maya, how much is it?
$350.
350? I just put 400 in last month. All right, go on home and I'll call the bank later this afternoon.
Oh, Teddy, you are the sweetest man in the whole world.
All right, honey, all right. But remember, this is the very last time. No...
I promise to be good. Honest, Ted.
All right.
Goodbye, Mr. Diamond. Nice meeting you. Don't forget, we're going out to dinner tonight, honey. So be home early.
All right, dear.
Bye now.
Bye. So you're Diamond, eh?
Yes. How do you do?
Dames, they really don't know the value of a dollar, do they? Still, she's a pretty good kid. I hope you didn't get any wrong ideas.
Mr. O'Malley, I can't talk about trucks, not another man's wife.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm terribly sorry. But you see, every once in a while, guys try to figure Maya for something she really isn't. And I have to set them straight on it. You do understand me, don't you, Mr. Diamond?
I understand you. Now, what about the robberies?
As a matter of fact, my boss just flew in from Florida, and I'm due over at his house for a meeting. So if you'd like to come along with me, why don't you? We can talk about it on the way.
Well, my time is your time. And you know my price per day.
Yes, indeed I do. Well, there were 2 robberies last month. Last night, I regret to say, one of my men got killed.
What were the trucks carrying?
Oh, just TV appliances. It was short haul, just upstate.
It hardly seems worth killing a man for.
No? About $8,000 worth, that's all, plus the truck. And the other time, it was just the same.
The other truck disappeared, too.
Yeah?
Well, has any of the merchandise shown up anywhere?
No, neither of the trucks. But it'd be awful tough trying to trace them down. They could have taken them out west, down to Florida, any place. What do you say? Let's go. Yeah.
I take it your company is insured.
Sure. What's the difference? Even if we do get the money back, who wants to keep shipping with an outfit that gets hijacked all the time?
The driver who wasn't killed, what happened to him?
Just driving along, all of a sudden he got sapped on the head. And when he came to, he was lying on the side of the road.
He make any stops between the warehouse and where he got slugged?
No, not even a coffee break. And he swears to that.
Whoever did it must have been in back of the cab all the time.
Yeah, kind of looks like that, doesn't it?
Did, anything unusual happen that night?
No. We got stopped for a ticket, that's all. They let him go.
A ticket, huh? Well, it wasn't a bad-looking little, cottage. He'd just flown in from Florida. Well, I was looking forward to meeting Mr. Neat. The men had been known to steal from themselves, fence the merchandise, then collect the insurance from the insurance company.
This is Mr. Finley, my partner. Mr. Diamond's a private detective Ted hired to help us with these robberies, George.
Mr. Finley?
Private detective? What do we need with a private detective? I think we'd much better if we put all our efforts behind the police, rather than hire our own private detective.
Look here, Mr. Finley, if I can't hire all my
Ted, relax. These hot-blooded Irishmen. You look at them cross-eyed and their feelings start to burn. I think George has a good point.
Well, if you feel that way, Mr. Neat, thank you very much.
Let's go.
Now, hold it, Diamond. Easy, Ted. George, why can't we do both? Now, the main thing is to catch these thugs. We need all the help we can get.
All right.
Got any ideas, Diamond?
Well, Mr. Neat, I've only been on the case a couple of minutes. You will give me a little time, won't you?
Sure.
Does anyone know where these robberies took place?
Yes, you've got a map here, haven't you, Mr. Neat?
Yeah, I think so. There we are.
Let's see. The first one occurred at this point here. The driver was thrown out of his truck here. The second one happened just here. That's where Danny Carver, the man who was killed, was found.
They're both on the same stretch of highway.
Right.
O'Malley, it's been a long time since I've tried to drive anything bigger than an 8-cylinder convertible, but I might have a go at one of your trucks. Boys in uniform. I checked my speed. 42. I wasn't even close to the limit. The highway patrol boys were certainly an eager bunch. I started to slow down, then it hit. The driver who'd been slugged said he'd been stopped for a ticket, then let go. What a setup. Okay, then, we'll play it my way. Evening. Now, you can't tell, it just might be.
And in case you're wondering why we stopped you, there's been a number of accidents on
I'm
the
sure
road.
there have.
What?
Will you just step down a minute? Now, you get up on your nimble feet, my friend.
What is this? Where's Donovan?
You mean your buddy? Well, he's in dreamland.
You won't get away with this.
Well, maybe not, but it's great sport trying. Now, you rise, but don't try to shine her. I'll put a bullet right through your teeth. Now, let's go visit Sleeping Beauty. Come on.
So you brought them both in single-handed, Mr. Diamond. What a feat.
Well, it was really nothing. Anyone with brains and nerve could have done the same thing.
Yeah. Tell me, how did you know that they weren't real policemen, that they were phonies?
Oh, well, there were several things. First of all, they stopped me for speeding. I checked...
Lieutenant, don't...
Shut up, you! You'll get your chance in a minute. Yes, Mr. Diamond.
Well, as I was about to say, they stopped me for speeding. I checked my speedometer. I found out I was under the speed limit. I still wasn't sure. And then that one came up to the cab of the truck and without any preamble about license or anything else asked me to step out.
Probably was overly polite about it, too.
As a matter of fact, he was. I didn't notice it at the time. But the thing that cinched it was that fella. I saw him in the rearview mirror messing around the back of the truck. A simple logical deduction. I took him by surprise, and there they are.
Oh, that's very good, Mr. Diamond. Excellent, in fact. There's only one other thing that's wrong. You stupid, blundering idiot! You just brought in the two best men of my entire unit.
I may be sick.
Oh, you're going to be a darn sight sicker, buddy, when I get through with you.
Hold it!
Lieutenant, can I please have the key? Lieutenant, we stopped this guy for having his tail light out.
Yeah, and I was real polite, like you said. The next thing, I wake up handcuffed to this guy on the way here.
Taillight?
Lieutenant Stone. What? Yeah, okay, keep me posted. Mr. Diamond, your two trucks have been found. A couple of kids camping out.
Where?
Both of them. Half submerged in the marshes, not 3 miles from here. And Mr. Diamond, their loads were still inside. Untouched, it looks like.
Well, that doesn't make any sense at all. Why steal something and then dump it?
I don't know. Unless somebody just hates your boy, Mr. Neat.
Lieutenant, you might just have something there. Minutes later, I was back in my limousine. I hope maybe the fiery Mr. O'Malley could shed some light on the mystifying aspects of this case. He didn't live too far away.
No, Mr. Diamond. Ted's over with George Neat. But I'm expecting him home any minute. Why don't you come in and wait? Come on, I won't bite.
You promise?
Don't look so scared, Mr. Diamond.
Well, I'm not. Just,
On guard?
Mm-hmm.
That can be exciting. A challenge, so to speak. You like challenges, don't you? Rick?
Very rarely, Mrs. O'Malley. When I was a small child, I always learned that you shouldn't go swimming in waters where there were sharks.
You like to go in the deep water.
Well, no, I'm always afraid of getting the cramps. Since we have to wait for your husband, you won't mind answering a few questions, will you?
Depends on what you have in mind.
Danny Carver, the man that was killed, you didn't happen to know him, did you?
I think you better ask along a different line. Such as, where did I get my big hazel eyes?
Oh, well, I already know that. I minored in biology at college.
Would you like a drink?
Yeah, it'd be fine.
You pour.
Scotch?
Fine. You have nice hands, Rick. Strong, sensitive. To such a narrow mind. The two seldom go together. In fact, I have a hunch they don't. Why the act?
There.
That's better, isn't it?
Lousy little creep, you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Ted! Ted, you're crazy. He came here to see you. I swear it.
Yeah, just like Danny Carver was always coming over to see me.
Well, it was you, O'Malley.
Yeah, me. Who's been taken for a sucker long enough by this lousy little dame here.
Ted, there's never been anyone for me but you. You know that. I swear it.
All right, O'Malley, shape up. We got an appointment at headquarters. I really feel for you, pal, no kidding. Even an expensive toy like her isn't worth taking a murder rap for.
Murder rap? What are you talking about?
No sad songs for me, O'Malley. I cry too easily. Let's go.
Here's a guy stages 2 phony robberies to cover up the murder of a rival. The things a jealous man won't think of. Well, why the trouble look, laddie boy?
Well, I can see Ted O'Malley planning to kill somebody because of jealousy. But I can't see him dreaming up an intricate plan like this and taking the time to carry it out. He's too impulsive.
Not this time, evidently.
Yeah, wait a minute. Something else bothers me.
Why hire a private detective? It only complicates things. Yeah, but people do funny things. I suppose a psychiatrist would explain it by saying that subconsciously every crook really wants to get caught.
Well, thank you, Lieutenant Freud.
Watch your lips, son. I can still hold you for an assault on an officer, don't forget.
Well, Lieutenant, not that it's much use, but the soap just came through on that Carver guy.
Oh, that's so?
He was an ex-con, parolee.
Parolee?
Lieutenant, let me talk to O'Malley for a few minutes. Oh, yeah. Now, I know he has a deep-rooted complex and he hates his mother, but this whole thing just doesn't sit right with me.
All right. Let Diamond see him. Alone. Who knows? With luck, maybe this time O'Malley will really kill him.
Look, Diamond, I'm sorry. I guess I went crazy with jealousy for a moment, but I wouldn't have pulled that trick on you, honestly.
Well, I'd hate to put you to the test. Look, answer me a couple of questions. If you are innocent, they might help. Okay. Shoot. What do you know about Danny Carver, besides the fact he was running around with your wife on the QT?
Not very much. He was with the company less than 6 months, and I didn't see very much of him. But in this particular case, he was hired directly by Mr. Neat. One day, there he was working for us.
Do you know he done time?
Yes. I never hold that against a man.
You mean you didn't think it was strange that Mr. Neat sent you an ex-con?
Now, look here, Diamond. Neat's a pretty nice guy. He's always doing things like that.
What do you know about George Finley?
Well, not much. He's Neat's partner. He's been trying to buy him out, that's all.
Buy him out?
Yeah, buy him out. But Neat won't sell.
O'Malley, I think you might just have hit your own jackpot. I'll call you later. Don't go away.
It's awful about Ted O'Malley.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Tell me, Diamond, do you think he actually killed Carver?
That's a possibility. You tell me something, Mr. Neat. Is it true that George Finley's been trying to buy you out?
Yes. So?
Or has it ever occurred to you that by devaluating the company via the hijack route, he could force you to sell?
Oh, that's impossible. Finley wouldn't do a thing like that.
Well, it has been known to happen.
Besides, there's a murder involved. Finley's not that kind of man.
Well, don't give it much thought. It was just a passing whim of mine. You don't happen to know if George Finley knew Carver, do you?
Why, Diamond? I think you're barking up the wrong tree.
Well, maybe you're right. But I'm going to have a full-scale investigation made of Carver's past. It might just bring out something. Well, Mr. Neat, I'm sorry to have disturbed you.
You know, Diamond, I like you. I like the way you say what's on your mind. No messing around. I pride myself on knowing people. I like what I see in you.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Need. You have no idea how much I appreciate your powers of perception.
Where are you going now? Continue your run?
No, I don't think so. I'm afraid I'm not cut out to be a highwayman. There's no pun intended. If it's okay with you, I'll turn in my rig and get my car at your office.
Of course. I'll see you.
Oh, that's not necessary. I can find my way out. Thanks, Mr. Neat. Till tomorrow?
Right. Brady, Noonan. You heard?
Yeah, we heard. He's getting close.
Too close. If he starts digging around in Carver's past, you still got the squad car?
Yeah.
Get back into your uniforms. I want him stopped before he gets to the office.
How?
The same way Carver was.
Oh, boss, that was different. Carver was always holding you up for dough. He'd never let you off the hook. Well, I mean, you know, like he took the rap for you, you paid him, but he was always coming back for more. I mean, he waited killing, but this fella...
Your misplaced ethics on who does and who doesn't deserve killing touch me deeply, Bert. But I still make the decisions around here.
Come on, Bert. We got to make time.
Sal, this time stash the truck someplace. We'll fence the stuff and let the cops find it. That'll really confuse them.
Well, wouldn't you know it? Pride will get you 6 Lieutenant Stone and throw the book at me. I hoped it wasn't Reed and Donovan, anyway. Yeah, I know, officer, I was doing 60. Well, what can I say after I say I'm sorry?
Let's have the license, bud. All right, get out.
Get out, what for? Oh, you mean the tail light? Well, out. Now, those other fellows were at least polite. Lieutenant Stone will hear about this. Well, you're not for real.
That's right, pal. We're not for real.
Hey, Larry, look.
More than just an apology.
Oh, forget it. Mistakes happen.
I know, it's very nice of you. If there's anything I can ever do, you know.
Well, if you really mean it.
Oh, no, I mean it in the bottom of my heart.
Are you sure now?
Sure, I meant you just named it.
Well, there is one thing.
Oh, what is it? Go ahead and name it.
Well, go ahead, Bill.
No, no, Larry, go ahead. Really.
All right. If you insist.
There's no hard feeling.
No. But I'll tell you one thing. If I knew who my congressman was, I'd write him. I'm sure there should be some law against this sort of thing.